Oops. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It is Brad back for a solo episode in my front hall closet. For those of you that don't know or aren't in the know or maybe not following on social media, by the way, follow on social media at Brad Bodnarchuk. A lot of changes right now in our family. We just welcomed our newest addition, our baby boy Cole, who's actually 2 months, be 2 months and a day by the time this is released. So today, while I'm recording this, he's actually 2 months today, which is really cool. For those of you that are parents, you know what it's like when you have one kid and then you add another. But you know what? As crazy as it's been, it's just an absolute blessing, and I've loved every minute of it. But it forces me to adapt a little bit with my business, and then with also recording the podcast. And that's why I find myself at home today in the front hall closet. And thankfully, my partner and my son and my mom, who's here visiting, are being very quiet right now. Anyway, I wanted to hop on and share a kind of a quick anecdote that came to mind over the past few days in working with a client. And I've heard a couple of versions of this story, and I actually heard it again just today. And I wanted to share it with you guys, for those of you that maybe don't know it. And I think it's so applicable, again, to the work I'm doing with this individual client, and also applicable to all of us in the industry. Not all of us, but many of us. And I talk about it at length on this podcast, on the blogs that I write, and also, again, with my one-on-one consulting clients. I talk about how this industry can demand so much from us, and we give it so much. We really do. We work, 21 days straight with no breaks or no days off, or 7 days in a row, whatever it may be. And for a time, I think a lot of us have worn that almost like a badge of honor, and like it had to be done. But I challenge that, and I challenge that because I'm seeing the benefit now with my clients as they set up systems in their business, and those systems allow them to, and those systems are built to have rest, to recover, to rejuvenate, to re-energize. And I've talked about re-energizing before on this podcast, and how important it is to your existence, but not only from a business standpoint, but from a personal standpoint as well. And I know myself, if I don't rest, if I don't take some time to myself to either meditate or go for a run or, just do nothing, like literally nothing, it really costs me in the end. But when we're even doing nothing, we're still doing something. So I'll cut to the chase and tell you guys the story quickly. So Stephen Covey talked about this in one of his books, and I've heard different versions of this story. My favorite version goes something like this. So there's two lumberjacks, and the two lumberjacks are in the woods with their saws, and they are sawing down trees. And you've got one lumberjack who is just feverishly sawing away at this tree, trying to get it down. And he is just committed to it. He is not going to stop. He is working all day, all night, for days on end. And we have the other lumberjack who saws a little bit and then decides he's going to take a break, he's going to eat an apple, and he's going to sharpen his saw. So he's over there slowly sharpening his saw, relaxing, resting, chewing on some food, while the other guy, the other lumberjack, is still like feverishly just sawing away at this tree. Then the other lumberjack goes back to the tree with his new sharpened axe and saws away. And the other lumberjack is still doing his thing. And then again, that lumberjack takes his time, takes a break, and sharpens his saw again, while the other lumberjack is just, going bananas and not sharpening his saw and trying to get this tree down. Then finally, this other lumberjack, that's been sharpening his saw, comes back and finishes off the tree, and it falls. And the other lumberjack is sitting there scratching his head going, how is it possible? I didn't take any breaks. I didn't take any time, and you cut down your tree before I did. And we're all smart enough to understand the anecdote here, and the analogy is the tree came down faster and first because he took time to sharpen his saw. So that can be and means so many different things for a lot of you. Sharpening your saw could mean educating yourself more. Sharpening your saw could mean literally doing nothing. Sharpening your saw could mean a vacation. Sharpening your saw could mean a day off. What I'm trying to say is, and what others out there in other industries, industry leaders, thought leaders, it is so important to take time to rest, to rejuvenate, to play, to have fun outside of your work. So important that there are stories made up about it, cliches made up about it, analogies made up about it. So I encourage you guys, all of you in this industry or not in this industry, if you're listening to this podcast, hit pause on your life after this and go rest. Do something for yourself if you haven't for a long time. It will pay dividends. It will do more for you than otherwise would if you just kept going. So I encourage you guys, sharpen your saw, take time to yourselves, and reap the rewards of more efficiency in your life, more success in your business, and overall far more happiness. I can guarantee you that. That is it. It's a quick one today for me, guys. So sharpen your saws. Before I let you go, if you aren't already, jump on the Facebook group, The Round Table. It is an amazing platform where people from the industry, just like you guys, share great ideas and thoughts and challenges and wins. And we have a live Q&A on there every Wednesday. I believe it's 10 a.m. every Wednesday. So you can hop onto that. It is a free Facebook group, great conversations, and I'd love to see you guys in there. And then, as you guys know, the Culture of Excellence, my program that I've developed and launched online, is available for anyone and everyone. It isn't just for people in hospitality. It's for literally everyone who's looking to, take a quantum leap, in their business or in their life. If you're interested in finding out more, please reach out. You can find out information on my website at bradbodnarchuk.com or at hadhospitality.com, so halfadozenhospitality.com. The COE program link is in there. Reach out. Let me see if it's a right program for you. I'd love to see you guys in there. I'd love to see you guys partaking and get your feedback on the program as well. That's it for me. Have an amazing day. Sharpen your swords. Rest is a weapon, my friends. And you know what to do until next time. Be good and do good. Peace.